Hi everyone, welcome to day 5 of the 7-day Bad Yogi Yoga Challenge with me, Erin Motz. Today's class is devoted to back bends, so we'll work up to full wheel eventually, and we'll warm up so that you feel nice and ready by the time you get there. And even if by the time we get to full wheel you're not quite ready yet, I'll give you plenty of options so that you can find one that works for you. You don't need any special props, so whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. For this class, I want you to start on your back. So go ahead and lie down. You can hug the knees in towards the chest, and we're just going to warm up the spine and the back a little bit. So hug the knees in, relax the upper body down, and just shift your weight side to side, kind of massaging the low back, getting everything warmed up. And then keep the right leg tucked in towards you and extend the left leg all the way out. So reach through the toes. Make sure you have enough space. Just squeeze the right thigh down as much as you can, comfortably, of course. And then I want you to guide the right leg over to the left. So make sure the hips stay under the shoulders. You can stretch the right arm out or keep it bent, and you can really look any direction that feels good. And then slowly come back to the center. We'll switch sides, so move back to the middle, hug the left leg in towards you, squeeze the thigh down close, keep the chest and shoulders facing the sky. And then same thing, eventually just letting the left leg drop over towards the right, kind of guiding it there. Keep the chest and shoulders facing up. And inhale, bring it back to the center. Now from where you are, I want you to rock up so you end up on your hands and knees. So come on up, roll over the ankles, and find yourself in the center of your mat. And we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. Exhaling, rounding. Inhale, pull through. Move with your breath at your own pace, modifying as you need to, however it feels good. This is one of those sequences, this cat-cow sequence, that should just feel really good. So don't worry about doing it wrong, really. Just want to feel like you're stretching. And we'll do one more each way. And then come back to neutral. When you're ready, tuck the toes under and then sit up and back so that you end up in downward facing dog. So walk the feet out if that feels good, or you can stay still, whatever works. And then from where you are, just look to the hands, step the feet behind the wrists, and find a forward fold. On your next breath in, pick the arms way up overhead, press the hands together, and take them right down to the heart center. Inhale, pick the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and step the feet back to plank, drop the knees, and lower down between the elbows. Come all the way down to the chest and pay attention, something a little different. I want you to come to cobra, just a little baby cobra. Lower down. Now bend the left knee. See if you can press up a little bit further. Lower down. Right knee. Bend the right knee. Slowly roll up. And lower down. This time bend both knees. Feet touch, but the knees are apart. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, take it down. Extend the legs, tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing dog. Look to the hands. Step the feet behind the wrists, forward fold. Interlace the fingers behind the back, stretch the arms up, and let the hands drop over. Inhale fully. Exhale, take the hands down. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step the feet back. Lower down between the elbows. Take it all the way down. One leg at a time, bend the right knee. Roll the shoulders up. Maybe take it a little higher. Exhale down. Left knee bends. Roll the shoulders up. Lift the chest. Exhale down. This time, bend both knees. Feet touch. Take the hands wider than your mat and slowly roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up. Exhale, take it down. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Look to the hands. Bring the right foot between the hands. Take the left knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. Take the arms all the way up. So as you're here, I want you to think of taking a little tiny back bend. So think of lifting the rib cage away from the lower back. Take the chest up towards the sky and look towards the hands. Just a little back bend. Exhale, hands down. Back to down dog. Step the left foot between the hands. We're going to do the same thing. Drop the right knee. Inhale, lift the arms up. So again, think of, instead of slouching down into the hips, think of lifting the rib cage away from the hips and the pelvis. Take the arms up. Think of someone poking their finger right between the shoulder blades so the chest comes forward. It opens, and then you drop back. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing. Take a couple breaths. Step the feet half a step closer to the hands than you normally would, and try to keep the heels as close to the ground as you can. If they don't touch, just soften the knees a little bit so that you can take the pressure out of the back. And wherever you end up, I want you to bring your right hand to the outside of the left leg. So reach wherever you can, maybe not the ankle, but the calf, maybe the ankle. Just getting a little twist so you're looking under the left shoulder. Take the right hand down. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg, wherever you can reach. And slowly take it back down. Shift your weight forward to plank. Lower down between the elbows and come all the way down to your mat. Roll the shoulders back. We're alternating left, right again. Left knee bends. Inhale, come up. And exhale down. Right knee bends. Inhale, come up. And exhale down. Take the hands wider than your mat. Bend both knees, feet touch. Knees are wide apart. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back down. Extend the legs. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Look to your hands. Step the feet behind the wrists and have a seat. Back down. Roll all the way back. Take your feet flat on your mat. And we're going to come up to low bridge a couple times. Now, keep in mind that low bridge is a great starting point for a full wheel. So it's going to help open the chest, help stretch the front side of the body, and it'll give you a good gauge of where your back and your spine are at to see if you can actually press up to full wheel today. So take your time and allow this to be your measure, okay? So feet in front of the hips, take the palms down at your sides. Once they're down, go ahead and slowly start to kick into the heels. Start to roll the hips up. Take the spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And roll all the way up till you're on the upper back. Then tuck the shoulders underneath you, interlace the hands, and reach the fingers towards the heels. Now also tuck the tailbone slightly to decompress the lower back and make sure the neck is free. We'll take a few breaths here. You can unhook the hands. Slowly come all the way back down, 1 inch at a time. Tuck your knees into your chest. So we're going to do bridge one last time. Take the feet down, and we'll go again. So hands down at your sides. Slowly start to roll the hips up. Now, it's really important to take your time as you move into any kind of back bend. So don't just, throw your body into these poses. Make sure your knees are about hip width apart, the toes face forward. Make sure your neck isn't bothering you. You're pressing into the triceps and the forearms. And if you want a little more, roll them underneath you and interlace the hands. And slowly come back down. Tuck your knees in and just listen for a second. So we're going to do one more round of this. Now, options are you can do bridge, just like we've been doing, especially if you feel like that's enough. That's kind of where you're at today. You can definitely stay with that. If you want to add a little bit more or try full wheel, that's what we're going to come into next. So whenever you're ready, you can take the feet down. So I'm going to walk you into full wheel, and then if you decide it's too much, just come down, do your bridge pose, and remember that whatever option you decide on is totally fine. So when you're ready, the knees are still bent, and we're coming into full wheel very similarly to how we come into bridge. Only this time the upper body is working a little bit more. So you're going to bend the elbows. The palms come flat on either side of the head. The fingers face the shoulders. Slowly start to roll the hips up. Kick into the heels. Once you get to the upper back, you're going to press into the hands, come onto the crown of the head, and then press all the way up, kicking into the feet, opening the chest, pressing the chest towards the biceps. You can hold for as long as you like, and to come out, retrace. Come down to the crown, roll onto the back of the head, take the hips down, the knees down. Tuck them in towards the chest. Shift your weight side to side. And then wherever you ended up, go ahead and take your feet down. You can keep the knees bent if you like, or you can extend the legs all the way out in front of you for Shavasana. So however you're most comfortable, adjust. Especially after back bends, you might want to keep the knees bent with the feet on the floor because it helps relax, I think. So whatever feels most comfortable is fine. Just let the eyes close. I'm just focusing on softening through the face, the shoulders, the back, the neck. Paying close attention to the back side of the body. Making sure that you're not holding on to tightness anywhere. And then start to come back, maybe making small movements. Maybe rolling the wrists, the ankles, bending the knees if they're not already bent. Tucking them in towards you. And with the eyes closed, eventually just press yourself back up to a comfortable seat so that you're sitting evenly on the hips, the shoulders are back and down. And take a big breath in. Pick the arms up overhead. Press the hands together. Exhale them right down to the heart center. Let the eyes blink open. Namaste. So there you have it, day 5 of the yoga challenge, and I really hope you enjoyed that one. Now make sure you're all signed up for the Bad Yogi Club, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Hi everyone, I just wanted to drop in and thank you again for doing this class with me. For more yoga classes and other fun stuff like articles and blog posts, make sure you subscribe to the Bad Yogi Club and I will see you there.